We recently got an in-depth look at Sucker Punch's upcoming title during Sony's State of Play, and we wanted to give you a quick look at what we've learned. What's up, guys? Thank you for tuning into ICE TV. My name is Philip Price, and today we're talking about one of the most anticipated games of 2025 and the 25 things we know about Ghost of Yotei. While Ghost of Tsushima takes place in the year 1274 on the island of Tsushima, Ghost of Yotei takes place in 1603 on the northern part of Japan's mainland. So with over 300 years and 1,400 miles separating the two games, there's no chance of a cameo from our beloved Jin Sakai, but maybe we'll see a secret armor set that you may remember. Ghost of Yotei is a tale of vengeance! We play Atsu as she hunts down the Yotei Six, a ruthless gang that slaughtered her family 16 years ago. We don't know much about the Yotei Six other than the fact that they are the leaders of the gang that controls Atsu, which is an old Japanese term referring to the northern parts of Japan. Throughout the game, players will be able to view the world as it was before Atsu's tragic loss with the push of a button. It wasn't clear if this was something that's limited to specific areas or if it can be done at any time, but being able to spend time with Atsu's family will be a swift kick in the teeth when I need a reminder as to why am I doing this? This time around, Sucker Punch wants to give players the freedom to truly enjoy the game however they like. If you want to stay focused on Atsu's story for vengeance, or if you'd rather enjoy wandering the world and finding all its secrets, or if you just want to throw hands, Ghost of Yotei gives you that freedom. As you explore, Atsu will collect new missions, tasks, and quests. Each will be represented by a different type of clue card that Atsu will use to keep track of everything. Here we see Oni, Kitsune, and Saito clue cards are all revenge type. But we don't know how many clue card types there are. We also don't yet know all the different ways to get clue cards, but we know at least one. One of the new features is the ability to interrogate enemies. Doing so allows Atsu to choose a topic, each of which gives the opportunity to unlock a new region and a new weapon. Choosing the Oni topic can lead Atsu to more combat-focused areas like a burning village under attack. Choosing the Kitsune topic can lead her to altars of reflection, an ambush, and the ability to learn new ninja-like skills. We saw that there was also a third topic to choose, but Sucker Punch has yet to reveal details on that one. We also don't know what happens when you interrogate an enemy after you've already unlocked all regions, weapons, and abilities, so we'll have to wait until we get our hands on the game for that. As you can imagine, taking down a notorious gang brings down a bit of heat. Because of this, there is a bounty on Atsu, and as you progress, that bounty grows. But if you're strapped for cash, Atsu can go hunt down some bounties herself. Don't take these bounties lightly though. Each one seems to end in their own unique mini-boss fight, and they don't seem to be lone wandering enemies like the Straw Hat duels from Tsushima. What we don't know is whether there are a finite number of bounties or if they're randomly generated events. Either way, we look forward to finding and hunting these suckers down. Remember earlier when I mentioned choosing Kitsune during an interrogation would lead you to an altar of reflection? Well, it turns out these things are hidden throughout the world, and each one unlocks a new ability for Atsu. As you can see here, there are 5 different categories to choose from: Core, Onryo, Melee, Revenge, and Wolf. While we only got to see the Onryo category, we have no doubt that each one has their own branches of abilities to choose from, with Onryo having attacks, assassinations, survival, and an arrow indicating at least one more branch. Ghost of Yotei will be a massive game that players will be able to sink their blades into. If you're not into scouring every inch of the world to find the altars of reflection, you can also just locate a cartographer and purchase a traveler's map to reveal the location of these bad boys. My absolute favorite video game moment of all time is the opening credit scene from Ghost of Tsushima. Just hearing the swell of the music, Jin riding through the flowers, I get chills just thinking about it. And it looks like I'm not alone, because in Ghost of Yotei, there is a new feature where Atsu can use her spyglass, mark a spot, and enjoy the ride as her horse takes her there. I'm not yet sure of the limitations to this feature, but I can't wait to find out. Okay, so this kind of feels like cheating, counting it as number 10, but flower streams will give Atsu a boost. I have no idea what this means, but I'm guessing it means Atsu will ride faster going through the flowers? Bamboo strikes are back. Just like in Ghost of Tsushima, there will be bamboo strike challenges. While we don't know for certain, I feel it's safe to assume that Atsu will need to find bamboo strike challenges to increase her resolve meter the same way that Jin Sakai did. Hot springs are also making a return and will more than likely be the way Atsu increases her maximum health. Ghost of Yotei's State of Play showed a quick clip of a new minigame, and while nothing more than this clip was shown, the collector's edition comes with something called a Zeni Hajiki coin game. Nothing more is officially known about how this game works or what it rewards in Ghost of Yotei. In Ghost of Yotei, Atsu will have access to 4 different weapon types: katanas, spears, kusaragamas, odachis, and dual swords. You can swap weapons in real time, and we didn't see any mention of changing stances, so we suspect the different weapons will replace the different weapon stances we had back in Tsushima. Just like how each stance was stronger or weaker against different enemy types, different weapons are stronger or weaker in the same sense. Becoming disarmed is also a thing now. Enemies can now disarm Atsu with yellow attacks. It wasn't mentioned officially, but if you notice here, this dude that Atsu's stealth kills drops his spear. Atsu then picks up said spear and throws it. So far, we've only seen Atsu drop the spear, so we don't know if all of her weapons can be dropped or just the spear. While both the short bow and longbow are returning, Atsu will have access to a brand new ranged weapon type: guns. Here we can see guns in both the range and quickfire areas, so there will be at least 2 types of guns. Not quite sure how useful or powerful guns are going to be in feudal Japan, but time will tell. While we haven't seen Atsu's smoke bombs in action, we have seen regular bombs and blinding powder. We also haven't seen it in action yet, but like I mentioned in number 15, there's a quick attack gun. Now, if we lost smoke bombs to get guns, that gun better be able to blow off limbs or something, because I would rather have given up blinding powder over the smoke bomb. During her journey of vengeance, Atsu will be joined by plenty of allies. One of the most interesting is this mysterious wolf. We highly doubt Wolf will be able to join Atsu as a companion throughout larger portions of the game, so don't get your hopes up. More than likely, Wolf will have its own story arc in the style of the other allies' missions from Tsushima. As you can see here, there are around 15 allies in Atsu's wolf pack. How many of these allies have arcs versus how many are just simple vendors is yet to be revealed. But what's really cool is the new camp feature. If you played Ghost of Tsushima, you'll remember that in order to upgrade any of your gear, you had to head back, by foot or fast travel, to a specific place to meet vendors. Well, in Ghost of Yotei, the vendors come to you. While looking at certain allies in Atsu's wolfpack, you'll see the option to set up camp, and the ally will come to you. While camping, you can also play some music and even cook. Not sure if cooking gives any gameplay benefits or if there will be recipes to collect, but it sure looks cool. Charms are back, and Sucker Punch has been heavily implying that charms will play a big role in helping players customize their Atsu. So far, we know there are 4 charm types. Range and defense are the only 2 names we've actually seen, but we can only assume these other 2 are melee and stealth. For those of you who loved collecting all the different fits Jin Sakai had, like the Avenging Springs Ghost Armor, I've counted 13 fits so far for Atsu, so there'll be plenty to collect. I mean, it's photo mode. If you know, you know. While I can't really play you any of the music because, copyright reasons, trust me when I say the music is on point, especially in the new Watanabe mode. Kurosawa mode is back, but now we're also getting Miike mode and Watanabe mode. Yes, Takashi Miike, director of 13 Assassins. This mode is up-close combat, massive mud and blood for all you gore fans. Watanabe mode plays lo-fi music directed by Watanabe himself, but we haven't seen any combat in this mode, so we're wondering how that's going to work out. Okay, so this bad boy comes with merch in form of a physical ghost mask, a sash, and a sword guard, I'm guessing that has meaning to Atsu, a papercraft ginkgo tree, and a Zeni Hajiki coin pouch and game set, a game specifically created for Ghost of Yotei. It also comes with a bunch of digital content too, like an in-game mask, avatars, armor die, the snake armor outfit, a sword kit, the digital deluxe horse and saddle, early unlocks to travelers maps, and an unnamed charm. All for a whopping $249.99 USD. And that's it. Guys, Ghost of Yotei is coming out on October 2nd, 2025, and it's shaping up to be one of the heaviest hitters this year. If you're excited, have any theories or predictions, let us know in the comments below. And until next time, stay safe, stay blessed, and stay tuned to ICE TV.
で、こうダウンビートまで